Sam Darley here, and today on the Sam Darley Show, I'm going to be talking about Deflategate. Well, actually, I'm going to tell everybody to stop talking about it. It's driving me absolutely nuts. Every time I turn on ESPN, turn on ESPN2, it's still Deflategate this, Deflategate that, Deflategate this, the punishment's being held on. It's this, it's that, it's wrong, it's stupid, that's what it is. It is. I'm not a Patriots fan. I love Tom Brady. Tom Brady's best quarterback since Joe Montana, in my opinion. Well, I mean, we can make an argument. Yeah, there's so many great quarterbacks. The Patriots are not the only team that bend the rules here in the NFL. I mean, you got the Falcons pumping in crowd noise, you got... What else have you got? You got the domestic violence problem going on in the NFL. Every team has got skeletons in the closet. It's not just the New England Patriots, but because it's the Patriots, this is a big freaking deal. I mean, ask this question: what's a bigger deal? What's a bigger advantage? Pumping crowd noise or deflating a football? To me, I would think it's pumping crowd noise because the visiting team can't hear a thing. And you got the Broncos with the salary cap, and guys have been caught for PEDs. Brian Cushing with the Texans, I believe it was 2009, he got busted. So, I mean, every team has cheated. Spygate, I mean, everybody did it in the 90s. I mean, didn't Jimmy Johnson admit to doing Spygate? This has just gone on. This has gone to a point where it's just like, I'm like, I'm sorry. It's just gone on too far. This is so ridiculous. But crying out loud. I'm hearing Aaron Rodgers saying, oh, he wants his footballs overinflated. And, Peyton Manning has a certain standard. I know if Tom Brady cooperated more, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be suspended. But, first of all, to me, this whole thing just needs to end. It's stupid. And this epitomizes Roger Goodell's commissioner post. He's stupid. We're literally punishing a team over deflated footballs, and it wasn't deflated footballs that stopped that. I mean, deflated footballs did not prevent the Colts from making Garrett Blount look like Barry Sanders in the AFC Championship game. He was just The Colts need to stop crying. And I can't believe my Texans lose to these such whiny little crybabies. Every time the Patriots beat them, what is it? I mean, the Jets said... it was the Jets the Patriots were spy-getting on. But come on, do you really need to spy on the Jets? They're the Jets. And then the Colts. The Colts seem to find a way to make every excuse in the book when they lose to the Patriots. The Texans have lost more times than not to the Colts, but you don't hear them saying, well, they deflated footballs, or they're doing this, they're doing that. They lost because they lost. And the Colts, they just find every excuse in the book. It's just total BS, if you ask me. Tom Brady's a great quarterback. This doesn't diminish his legacy. Spygate, to me, every team, like I said, is... Mark Schlereth went on ESPN First Take. It should be called the ESPN2 First Take because it's on ESPN2, not ESPN. But anyways, that's the point. The point is, he's right. The league is trying to change the culture of bending the rules and cheating. And that's not going to be easy. But again, because it's the Patriots, they came down harder. And everybody talks about one team above all that cheats. It's the New England Patriots. No, every team has bent the rules some way, one way or another. The Cowboys partying with the head of officials last year. Is that not bending the rules? They didn't get punished. I'm just saying. There's far worse things than deflating freaking football. Like, come on. Let's not talk about this anymore. It's getting old. It's getting annoying. Let's talk about training camp. Let's talk about the NBA's conference finals round. Let's talk about anything but Deflategate. I'm just sick of hearing it. Deflategate this, Deflategate that, punishment this, punishment that. Punishment does not fit the crime. Honestly, they should have just been fined, the Patriots. So Tom Brady should have been fine too. I mean, first of all, every quarterback has had some sort of say in which pressure is on a freaking football. But I'm pretty sure that's the last thing a quarterback is worried about when the game is kicked off. The rule changes. I'm not even talking about the rule changes because to be quite honest with you, I don't understand why they keep changing the rules. This is why Roger Goodell sucks as a commissioner. You're changing all these rules and you're punishing teams like the Patriots for something so stupid as deflating a freaking football. Cry me a river. If you lose to the Patriots, you lost because you didn't play good enough to beat them. You didn't game plan to beat them. You didn't strategize. You didn't execute. You didn't play well. Not because they deflate freaking footballs. Now the refs. What I want to know is why the refs didn't say anything about deflated footballs. I mean, they handle the ball about as much as quarterbacks do, don't they? I mean, they touch the ball more times about as much as a quarterback. And the center. Yeah, but pretty sure that's. I mean, what's gonna happen in the next cold weather game when the air pressure in the ball starts loosening or starts decreasing instead of increasing? What are we gonna say then? Well, I'm pretty sure centers don't hold the ball going, well, darn, this thing is quite deflated. I'd be worried about that instead of a 300-pound defensive tackle about to come plowing through me. My point is, this thing is just so stupid. It's just so stupid. Oh, the Patriots cheated. Oh, yeah, by the way, Jerry Rice, stick him. That should alter his. I mean, what would his stats look like if he didn't use Stickum? Would he still be one of the greatest receivers of all time? Probably. But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the numerous times that there's probably a number of players in the league that's doing PEDs but I don't think the league I don't think tests for PEDs or even HGH. I think they're quite loose on that. But we're still talking about a deflated football. A deflated freaking football. I don't know what to tell. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. If my Texans got caught for deflating a freaking football, would it be as big of a deal? Would it be a big deal if the Jacksonville Jaguars got caught deflating a football? Would it be a big deal if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers deflated footballs? Well, what if they did Spygate? What if they started spying on teams? Would that be a big of a deal? Would it? So you see my point here. You see my point because it's the Patriots. Because people can't handle getting their butts kicked. First of all, learn to freaking win. Learn. It's not difficult. Just practice harder, and you'll practice harder, prepare harder, and you'll have a chance to beat them. That's the bottom line. They lost, 4 games last year? So they're beatable. It's not like deflated footballs make them indestructible. I'm done talking about Deflategate. This has been Sam Darley. Thanks for watching.